so.
Yeah, what's up? So this is where the package is. I didn't end up needing them. No. Do you remember the first unboxing we did? With
I do.
The other MacBook?
I do, of course. That takes us way back.
Remember the joke that we had? We had like 7 knives.
No,
And
yes.
we didn't end up using it.
I do.
No. Why I use a knife?
What do you think?
Box.
I always like Apple boxes because
They go hard with the design of the box as well.
yeah, there's something about like the packaging.
That's fine.
Yeah. This part. You know,
That's good.
yeah.
It used to be glossy, all these plastic bits. Now it's all matte and coated.
This doesn't look black at all.
It's, what is it? It's some dark grey, charcoal
Yeah.
grey.
I've seen a proper black one though.
I think the MacBook Airs have a dark
The black
version
one?
like this. I like this colour personally.
Yeah, no, this is nice. This is nice
Very
for
nice.
sure. What's in here then? Instruction manual? Does this open further?
No, that's it.
That's all there is?
It's just, it's made to feel hefty, but
Where the Apple stickers at?
no more, apparently.
For real?
Yeah.
Why is that?
It's just,
No, one of my favorite things was the Apple stickers.
The colors of the sky.
The colors of the
The colors of the sky.
the colors of the sky fade with the setting sun as the stars begin to shine.
Siri, how's the weather? Hey Siri, now you know my voice and you could use it to AI generate me and then you could, will take control of my life, my social security, just hack me in general, right? Hey Siri,
clone me.
clone me.
Yeah, Siri, clone me. I need 10 of me.
I need at least 3 of me to utilize my potential. Yo, this is Future Zayn and off stage speaking. We literally did not talk about the MacBook Pro 5 M5 chip, whatnot. Should we mention anything now or just use the audio that we talked through during the unboxing? Alright, say less. Do you reckon if you had a clone, would that actually maximize your efficiency? If you could, like, let's say, communicate and do stuff together?
Absolutely.
How? Why? Why do you say this?
It's 2 times your lifespan. It's
Forget lifespan, because you're living the same.
no,
Right?
it's
It's a clone that, let's say you die at 50, that the clone dies at 50. How is your time being doubled?
I'll give you
How does that
a
work?
basic example, right?
Yeah.
You have 24 hours of the day, right?
Yeah.
How many hours can you utilize? Realistically, 16 hours, right?
Fair, yeah.
And being more realistic, the productive utilization of these hours is going to be like 12 hours max.
Yeah.
Now, pick a task that you have to do.
Wait, in this 12 hours, yeah? Is it all going to be just work related?
It's going to be work related, but work related could be anything that you deem necessary for your life to improve. For example, you're a farmer, right? You're a farmer and you need to put them 12 hours into work. Now, with the farmer case, it's pure simple. You have another one with you.
Yeah, that
you
makes
can,
sense.
yeah.
But my point is, if you're getting a clone, right? A farmer, you don't need someone to have the exact same mind as you who knows your thoughts inside and out. I'm talking about a clone that literally is 100% you.
What benefits a clone versus
Yeah,
another worker?
like a farmer, bro, is just a farmer. You get another
Simple.
farmer, easy.
Simple. A clone.
Who knows? A clone knows every information, how you process.
You
how-
share the same information, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah, the same
Exactly.
processing unit you
Right,
have.
yeah.
Okay, see, with the farmer example and many other examples, maybe you're video editing for 12 hours, right?
Yeah.
And you have 30 videos on hand that you want to do, for
Fair
example,
enough,
right?
Yeah.
30 videos, you have to finish one to move on to the next.
Yeah.
Now, with you can hire someone to work with you and do that, but then you have your own style.
It's unique to you.
It's unique. Your
How you
clone will use the same sampling rate, for example.
Even then, bro, it's not that necessary because you know how you said you can hire someone else to edit your videos?
Then you can always do that.
Yeah, it doesn't maximize your potential. That my whole question was,
It does.
does a clone, or how can you use your clone
So
to maximize
that's the next
your
stage I
potential?
was going to get to.
Yeah.
I use the editing because it's like artsy and stuff. I could even use music, making music.
Yeah.
That's artsy.
What
One of the-
benefits would my clone have?
the same voice, like everything.
What, like they do vocal tracks together? Like
we
two,
do vocal tracks
one
together.
does high pitch, one does
no
low
one,
pitch.
no one knows because it's that same brand name. We could be putting albums left and right, and maybe all of them are going to be highly successful if he's exactly the same. How he flows is the same as the other one. But I'll use another example. Imagine you're in research.
Mm-hmm.
You now share the same brains, you share the same knowledge, you have the same processing unit basically. Within research, you're trying to put out this work within your name, right?
Yeah.
Your brand name, whatever. So that clone is essentially the other person does research with you. So you can delegate tasks to him. The difference, you can hire someone to do that also, but then I guess in this example that I like using the clone for is you can have one brand name and you trust, right? You trust this person.
Mm-hmm.
There's trust and you can rely on him. Can you rely on yourself most of the time?
That's a good question.
I rely on myself more than I rely on others.
If you feel like you can rely on yourself, then you can rely on the clone.
Yeah.
You still haven't found what I'm really trying to say, which is if you have a clone.
What further benefits do you get?
Like, trust aside, you're not the only one who's, reliable and trustworthy to work with yourself.
Okay.
You can work with someone else who is also trustworthy.
To be honest, sorry, just because I think we have to make this more realistic. A clone's not going to have exactly the same thoughts and knowledge as you. He's not going to inherit all this knowledge, let's be honest.
So let's say starting from now, and then every experience that clone gathers is not going to be the same as yours because now you're moving.
Oh, but starting now,
Starting from now, let's say the clone appears now, is completely identical.
do you know what benefits you get out of it instantly?
No.
If I go hire anyone and I keep hiring different people, I have to keep training them. That is hours going into it and effort going into it. Not just training them, but just getting them on the same wavelength as me.
Yeah.
That's wasted effort. A clone, I don't need to do that. We're on the same wavelength most of the time. To the
So when does a
research,
clone become necessary? Where you feel like this is actually the most
beneficial, yeah.
most maximizing efficiency?
To the research it is, because in the research, if I get anyone else, their name has to go on the papers that I submit.
Okay, but now you're talking about credit.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the actual use of a clone. So let's say that clone does research for you.
Yeah.
Now the clone is the one who's done the research and not you. So now that clone is more knowledgeable than you.
No, we've done it together, but I've delegated half the tasks to him. For example,
But
the
now,
experimental
But now the
stuff.
clone has half the knowledge and you have half a different set of knowledge.
Yeah, and that's life. So that's still a benefit.
So now you're not complete. Now instead of you doing 100% of the research, for example, now you're less efficient. So do you see where my point is?
Actually, now you're
It's
more,
not maximizing efficiency for
it's
you.
maximizing efficiency because all my energy, my potential, 100% is to that task. That's going to excel.
Yeah.
And his task, he's going to excel at that. So now we're at beyond efficiency, we're actually hyper focused on specific tasks. He's going to excel at that, I'm going to excel at that. So we're on the same wavelength, even in the research aspect. We have the same background knowledge.
Is it
This is
necessary
going to be
though?
in our name.
Can't
No.
you get someone else to be on the same?
No, clones aren't that necessary in all these examples.
And here's the crux: where can a clone actually be utilized? Where you look at this clone and you be like, okay, the concept of a clone is necessary in this hypothetical.
Imagine I'm an actor.
Yeah.
A clone is 100% necessary.
Okay, like you're tired one day, you don't want to go
Absolutely,
to a
not
recording
tired. I can work 20% of the year instead of 100% of the year. That's not lazy because now I can focus on actually doing other things and maybe I can even better my skill sets because I'm training maybe 80% of the
So
year.
then what's the purpose of your life then? If you,
Oh,
if your clone is
that's a different conversation.
But that's part of the conversation.
That's the purpose of your life is to excel at that one thing. He's
Yeah,
the
so-
best actor in the world.
So now your clone is the best and not you.
No, you as a
You are
brand,
not your clone, by the way.
You're
Because
never
remember
your
what I
clone,
said?
yeah.
Let's say now you have a clone, but then
you guys have different experiences.
Yeah, and then you take
diversify. It's for me. It's like if you care about you building yourself, that's a human development. That's a different thing. I'm talking about brand development. For brand development as an actor, it's necessary. For human development, a clone always takes away from you. But then again, what is your focus on life? If I'm a researcher or I'm a company man, my focus is building this business. This business means everything to me. Okay, I want to learn things, but what's important? Me building an empire, as people like to say, focusing on the success of this empire or success of me as an individual. Personally, I'd look at it as the success of this lab, regardless if it's me or not. Why do you think successful labs hire people? Like many people, skilled people.
Humans are
Resource, exactly. Now a clone is resource. But imagine that clone is you.
So that's
With
my
the same-
whole point of this concept is why does this clone have to be you?
It's not that necessary. It's helpful, but personally, I'd even like to bring a different brain because he brings different
So that's
experiences.
a benefit. That's a
But
benefit.
acting, you want the same person on the screen, don't you think?
It's very, by the way, it's very egotistical to say like, I need another me. I don't know, is that a good thing to think? Like, you need another you? Is you adding another, like, how useful are you for the world to need another you? You know what I mean? So how, it's kind of weird in that sense. Like,
well, it is.
Are you enough yourself for there to be a need for another you?
I agree, it is egotistical.
There's another like aspect of it is, I think introverts will relate to this a lot, where the people who don't really have much human connections with other people, I think there'll be this feeling where they'll be more comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They'll feel like maybe have that clone as a friend, for example. Because at the end of the day, why do we connect to other humans, right? It's like, you know, the feeling of being alone. I guess with a clone, it's a kind of a cheat code. It's not really alone, but it is
You and yourself.
you and yourself, but it's physical. You know, there's someone that you can talk and reply. It's not just in your head. It's an illusion, to be honest. Because imagine you're in a room and you're talking to yourself in your head, right? What's the difference between that and actually looking in the eyes of yourself and talking to that?
Yeah.
It's like looking in the mirror and just having a conversation. But with the clone, you know, you at least have that illusion of, you know, that human connection with someone else.
All that is
And you're
psychological
comfortable.
stuff. Are these real benefits? They could be actually negative.
Like what?
It could take you down further
Yeah.
into this isolation, right? It's just you and yourself in the world.
It's a rabbit hole, right?
Yeah, it's
Let's say, what are the top 3 pros and the top 3 cons of having a clone?
top 3 pros is, in my opinion, whether it's acting or anything, it's double the time. And this is how they look at it. When a company looks at its productivity level, right?
Yeah.
How many people do we have at this company? We have 10 people.
Yeah.
Alright, these 10 people are hired for 10 hours per day. That's 100 hours per that day. Did they perform 100 hours worth of work? That's how productivity is looked at. Now, when I have a clone of me, I want to work for 10 hours. Am I utilizing 20 hours? The output, is it worth 20 hours worth of work?
Yeah.
If it is, that's double utilization. Whatever you do with that time, it's double the time.
Okay.
And that's something you can never buy. So that's number 1. Number 2,
Double the
you
time.
want 3 pros?
Yeah, let me say one. I think there's power in teamwork, right? The more heads, the better, in a sense. Clone aside, 2 people, when they share the same vision and the same mission, there's a higher chance of them, you know, successfully working something out.
I was going to say before, my second thing would be being able to rely on that person. I take it most people can rely on themselves. If you can't, you got other things to fix, to be honest with you. Because that, you understand yourself, you know your needs and you know your wants. I should be able to rely on myself to know what my needs are in life and my wants and goals. That's just maybe being specific. But what you said pretty much sums what I'm trying to say. It may sound different, but it's pretty much the same.
Let's kind of switch it up, because we're mentioning all these things where it's always, when we talk about success, we're talking about practicality, reliability, efficiency, maximizing focus, you know, all that stuff. Let's just mention, for the pure joy of it, the
Pleasure.
the funness of it.
The funness,
Yeah.
the things 100%.
You have someone who's got the same taste in entertainment, same
Race together,
interests,
yeah.
same hobbies.
100%.
All right, let's move on to the negatives. I'm gonna say having another person of you might actually end up to be a headache.
Overbearing.
Yeah, you might come to a conclusion and you realize that you might not be able to stand yourself.
Yeah, 100%. We all sometimes bash on ourselves, right?
Yeah.
Now imagine there's another one on you, because we all have these intrusive thoughts that are negative right towards ourselves. That person is going to look at you and you look at him, you're both going to be negative to each other, possibly. Right? Some people are miserable and they don't give themselves an easy time. That's going to be that person in front of you. During the negative moments, because we all have down moments and up moments. So during the negative times, the con is that you're going to bash on yourself and he's going to...
Hey, I'm like, obviously we have a lot of trusts in ourselves, but then do you know how you would turn out if you took another path in life?
No, I mean,
You can't really think about
assume,
it. Yeah. You know you have a clone that's going to take another path. You're going to see how you might turn out differently.
Yeah.
So
It might not be what you...
And you might not like it as well. So now you see someone who's you, but you do not like how this turned out.
Yeah, and so now you'll become the overbearing one, right?
And you'll think this is me, so
You have to watch over it all the time, make sure it doesn't take
it doesn't
place
happen
there.
to you.
And also that now you fear that you might end up in the same path.
Yeah. I'll say that's a con.
It's a fun one.
Yeah,
It's a fun one, but yeah.
Alright. So that fun won't be fun anymore.
No, it won't. That is a con, definitely.
Alright. Any final thoughts about Apple and MacBook?
No, I just think this is a really powerful device. Yeah, honestly, make the most out of it. Like, I think the sky's the limit with this in terms of
what you can produce with.
For sure.
This is more than what they had to build films in 2010.
Oh, I see
Or,
what you mean.
yeah,
I see what
2010 is not that long ago.
No.
We're watching movies from 2010 easily.
Right, and technology has just gone.
This is so powerful.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm sure they had many devices, but I'm just saying in terms of one-to-one tool. So yeah, you can, the sky's the limit with your creativity.
You know how they say they went to the moon.
Oh yeah, Bro, did you get to the moon is the first question? Dude, don't talk about when you bring the moon, your credibility falls down. Come on. Great media, huh? The moon. A great movie, I loved it.
If you did have a clone, would you tell anyone?
If I had a clone,
Yeah.
I'd rather keep it a secret.
Keep it a secret? Not even your homies?
I'll tell my homies and I'll get him a clone also. But nah,
Conspiracy theory
it
time.
makes more sense to me.
Keep it a secret?
Yeah.